When I ask people what characteristics describe me, I tend to hear things like resilient, confident, persistent, brave, kind-hearted, determined, passionate, and loyal. But those who truly know me, like know me better than I know myself know me, they know a side that most people don't get to see. Y'all, I am the silliest person that you may ever meet. I am crazy, clumsy, goofy, non-stop laughing machine, and there is never a dull moment with me. Or is there? To most, I'm considered to be the strong friend. You know, the friend that clearly has it all together because she's always been known as the mature one. Or the friend who is expected to always have a smile on her face. And the moment she doesn't, she's told she's being ungrateful, hateful, and unappreciative. We can't forget the friend who is expected to show up to any and everybody's anything, despite the 1,000,001 things that's already placed on the schedule. How dare I cancel and tell someone I can't make it? Because then I'm known as the unsupportive friend and the friend who only cares about herself. The strong friend can't possibly be overwhelmed because that friend is told things like, oh, you got it. You were made for this. And these things may be true, but what about me? I deserve a break too. Sometimes my tears are masked by laughter in order to keep myself going. I grieve differently. I handle trauma differently. But I'm expected to consistently move at a pace that serves others, all while neglecting myself. The strong friend. On August 12th, at around 11:50 p.m., I experienced something that I never thought that I would experience. Not Tierra, the 2009 prom queen. Not Tierra, the college graduate. Not Tierra, the community advocate. Yes, Tierra Brown, shot by a stray bullet while being an innocent bystander, enjoying a night out with her friends. There I was, at one point, laughing and joking as I walked to my car, and literally in a matter of seconds, in a blink of an eye, my life flashed before my eyes. At first, I thought I heard fireworks. Then the sounds grew louder and closer, then instantly there was a voice in my head that was so clear and precise, yelling, telling me to get down. It was so clear as if my friends were all yelling directly in my ear, telling me. I hit the ground, frantic, nervous, and in disbelief. I couldn't believe this was actually happening to me. These things aren't supposed to happen to people like me. But I would soon realize the saying that was once told to me as a child, bullets don't have eyes, would soon become my reality. As I hit the rocky ground, I felt a sharp piercing to my chest as if I landed on a rock. Girl, get off that ground, one friend stated to me as she laughed and thought I was being my dramatic self. With a monotone voice, I said quietly, I think I was shot. Not hearing a word that came out my mouth, my friend said, girl, you were laid out, as a burst of laughter consumed her voice. As soon as I began to get up, I had the urge to grab my chest. I think I was shot, I said again with a little more assertiveness in my voice, as I took my hand away from the pain and watched the blood spread across my white t-shirt. Instantly, my friends went into panic mode, screaming and trying to figure out what our next move was going to be. I stood there, stuck in time as if I was in the Matrix. I could hear the commotion around me, but I couldn't move. All I could do was stare down at my chest, trying to comprehend what just happened to me. Get in the car, where are your keys, who's driving her to the hospital were all questions and conversations that needed my attention, but I couldn't focus on them. I was focused on an episode of Grey's Anatomy. You know, the one where there was a gunman loose in the hospital. I remember hearing them say to apply pressure to the wound and don't panic, because the more you panic, the faster the blood will rush out. Who knew my obsession with Grey's Anatomy would save my life? Here I am, thinking I'm Meredith Grey with a gunshot wound to the chest, and moving slower than a sloth on Madagascar. I did everything except get in the car so they could take me to the hospital. I picked my bucket hat off the ground and threw it in the back seat. Couldn't forget that. I threw a cup off the roof of my car. Who knows what my why was for that? And then I called my mom. Calm, cool, and collected. Mom, I was just shot. And then I passed the phone over to my friend who was driving my vehicle. Looking back, maybe that wasn't the best way to inform her, but I wanted her to hear it from me and know that I was okay. The entire ride to the hospital, I prayed, this couldn't be my time to go. This couldn't be how I left this earth. I looked up to God and said, Lord, I have so much more work to do. This can't be my time to go. After 4 hours, around 4:30 a.m., as I was wheeled out into the lobby where my family and close friends were patiently awaiting my arrival, I recognized that they were all there in support of me, the strong friend. I realized in that moment, I am so much more than a crazy, clumsy, goofy, nonstop laughing machine. I am resilient, confident, persistent, brave, kind-hearted, determined, passionate, and loyal. I am the strong friend. Yeah.